actually did go ahead and get this thing painted. I don't think we recorded it because we were, or wait, did we?
We were working on the skid steer in the morning, or that day, so we kind of, and the booth was so cramped with this thing.
Okay, so when we put this thing into the paint booth, there was just no room. So yeah, it's painted and it looks really good. The hood is perfect, no buffing required. There is a couple of little signatures right here that Paul added, you know, just to make it more personalized. But all that's gonna get buffed out. It's gonna look brand spanking new. What we need to do, we'll probably buff it. Oh no, this will be fine. We can put the handle on it. Right, Paul? Or maybe buff it first.
Probably buff
So the
it.
hood is perfect, we painted, but then the signatures are Paul, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how it goes, you know?
No,
if it turns out good, we did it. If it doesn't turn out good, then Paul did it.
Golly.
No, so I'm thinking we probably go ahead and put this door handle on. For now, we are going to go ahead and assemble this front end. It's just basically the grill and the headlights, and then, you know, connect all the rough country lights. That way at night we can get some nice, you know, lighting.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, super excited. Let's probably start with the headlights and then move on to the grill. They need to be like this, but a little thicker.
I know what they're supposed to be like.
So Paul's gonna get us the screws. In the meantime, we can assemble the grill, guys. I cannot wait to show you this grill. This grill looks freaking insane. Now, it is an aftermarket grill, but I have to remind you guys, it is custom painted, so that kind of offsets the cost. We've got the nice factory color here, and we've got the black down here. And these grills right here, if you buy one, I promise you, you want to paint it.
Yep.
You want to paint it because it'll fade out. It'll look like junk in about a month and a half.
Especially if it's real sunny and stuff.
Yeah, with this UV rated clear coat and this superhuman paint, it's gonna last a lot longer. I just made all that up, but it sounds legit, so we're gonna go with it. This pad was sent to us by one of our favorite humans. All right,
You need to put the letters on.
letters, all the BS. The lights are on. Time for the bracketry. Entire grill assembly together. So what I'm assuming is these beautiful little bolts here probably go in there, I'm guessing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think there's a better truck than a Ram. A Ram Hemi. It's even better than a Cummins. All right. I'm sweating, man. You know what we need, Nate? We need an outdoor air conditioning unit.
Yep. Big old fan is what we need.
All right. How do you spell Ram? Serious question.
Don't spell it wrong, man.
Dang, son. Dang, son, Nate, get on my confidence level. What do you say about that right there? You know what I was gonna do? I was actually gonna get the impact and put a little Phillips drive on it. I'm glad I didn't. We'd be ordering a new grill.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Nate got the door all put together. Everything's looking good, and we're not gonna do any buffing today. Paul had to go home, so he's gonna finish the buffing on Monday, but that's just a small portion. That's nothing. It'll take him like half an hour. We got the headlights on. The headlights are working. Right now what I wanna do, I want to go ahead and connect all the LED lights that we have in the front because we need those to work. As you can see, we've got the harnesses hanging down right there. And the cool thing is this truck's already got LEDs connected, and it's got 3 of them, which is exactly what we need. So we're gonna reuse this, and I think it's going to work perfectly. You know what I mean?
What else do we got to do to get this video done?
That's it. You gotta get this thing done. That'll run that way. I wish I had some black zip ties. Where my Milwaukee's at? There he is. Okay, so this is going to connect to this one, so we can take this and slide it on over. You see, that's an old electrician's trick right there. You pull that back. Pull the skin back. All right, now we need to take our shrink wrap tubing. You always want to use shrink wrap tubing because tape is just, that's how you do it. Look, you interlace all the wiring and you twist it together. That way it's a nice mechanical connection. Mechanical means that it holds without the solder already. And then you want to take your solder and watch this. Watch how professional like this is going to be. This is going to be just absolutely professional. You take your solder and I need one of those wire holders. You know what I'm talking about? Is my iron on?
Touch it. Yeah, it's good. You just have to tin it.
No, I think there's something wrong with the soldering iron.
Yeah, it hasn't heated up yet, boss.
You think that's what it is?
It ain't even been a minute yet.
And what that will do is it will hold it mechanically, and yeah, there's something wrong with the solder, Nate. And guys, the mechanical connection is very important because that's what actually holds it. Because if your wire gets just a little bit hot and you only soldered it together, that solder is going to come apart. Not that your wires should be getting hot, but you know, stuff happens all the time.
They gonna get hot in the engine bay. That's why heat shrinks better than tape, because it also
Dang, when this thing gets hot, look how it do.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Nate, when did you travel back into the 1940s to get that? See, there you go. See, this is gonna be a much better looking connection.
I had to use a time traveler, man.
That's what I'm thinking, man. This man got a dang. See, this was back in the day when they actually made stuff to last.
You can't get a soldering iron like that. You can only buy them used. You know they're actually really cheap. We can't be telling anybody what it is, because then the prices are gonna go up.
Yeah, we're gatekeeping this thing. Look at that. I mean, you can't ask for a better connection than that.
Yes, sir.
The only thing that would have been better if I wouldn't have forgot this sleeve on this other wire.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
I'm glad that this stuff was already wired up. Saved us some time.
Yeah, it definitely saved us a lot of time running all those switches and everything.
Yeah.
So our grill is ready to go on, and before I install the grill, I want to clean up the area right there, that shutter. It looks a little bit dirty, and I think it's like bodywork dust. Is that what it is? It looks good, don't it?
That grill just makes it look popping.
It does. It does. Hey, I think we have to bring up this side of the bumper though. Alright, there we go. The whole front end is all put together. We've got all the lights hooked up. Now it just needs a detail and a real good buff job on that left side door. But besides that, everything looks really good. Let's test these lights, Nate.
Yeah, hit them lights. I want to see how they. We'll close this door too. We'll see how good it looks. Dang, son, them things are bright.
Yeah, I like that. Dewey's gonna love that.
Oh yeah.
That's that rough country style for you right there, man. You get a lot of light. You get a nice, big, beefy front bumper. And to everybody who does not like that bumper, it sucks for you, man. It really does. I can't imagine not liking something and not being able to do a damn thing about it. I like the bumper simply because I like stuff that is super duty. And this bumper is very heavy duty. So if you want a bumper like this for your truck, hit up roughcountry.com. They will hook you up. They will get you everything you need. They'll get you the light pods. They'll get you the D-ring. You know, they'll even give you some detailed instructions in case you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, super happy. I think the only thing that's left we have not done is we have not connected these little lights right here. Paul said to be careful what we connect them to and to connect them to something that does not stay on all the time. And I tend to agree with that. You don't want them staying on. Some people, they'll hook them up to where they stay on, and you don't want that. So I think that we might connect these to the parking lights. They'll come on with the headlights and then they'll turn off when you don't have the headlights on. So I think that's gonna be a good idea. And then also another thing we have to wire, we need to wire the angel eye piece in here. We just haven't really figured out what we wanna wire that to. I don't know, I really don't know what to wire it to. Possibly.
I say we wire those two in the same circuit. That way, you know, when you turn those on, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think maybe we should wire these to the low beams.
To the low beams?
Yeah.
Or whatever the daytime running light comes on. That way they run during the day.
No, well, you don't want them on all the time.
Oh, okay.
I say, yeah, well, that's what we'll do. That's what I should have did. I didn't know. I'm not real big on aftermarket stuff, so, you know, I'm not very inclined to hook it up, but we'll figure it out. Truck's done though. Like I said, just needs a detail and a buff job. And we've already got a deposit on the truck, so it's no longer our truck, which kind of bittersweet at the same time, but we did get this truck to flip. And so, you know, that's actually really good. You know it's really good when you buy something to flip and it gets sold before you even get it done. That's like the best, you know? So it's a guaranteed sell. That's what it is. It's a guaranteed sell.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get this thing cleaned up and we're gonna get it out of here.
And I think the next video will probably include, you know, detailing it and then showing the new owner's reaction to his truck and maybe even do a little price breakdown.
Yeah, we'll show the new owner, we'll show his reaction, we'll do a price breakdown, everything from buying the truck to getting it done, to our labor costs, to the parts and all that, and what it would cost if you were to go somewhere else and get the truck, and also what somebody else, some random other person would charge you to fix the truck. I think that would be really interesting. So stay tuned for that. And also I wanted to address one more thing. A lot of people were asking us, we got so many comments about why we didn't drill the holes on our squirrel cage ring for the skid steer. Nate will pop up a little clip of what I'm talking about right here. The reason why we didn't use this plasma cutter on that is because when a plasma cutter cuts, it still leaves a little bit of a rough edge. No matter how perfectly you dial in, no matter how good you are or your machine is, it's not ever gonna be a 100% machined edge. With a drill bit, you get that machined edge, especially since we got an exact perfect drill bit for our bolts. Our bolts slid in there perfectly, we didn't have no issues. And with the CNC machine, it's got a pierce point, it's got a lot going on and the hole's really small. So by the time that thing pierces and goes around it, the hole is gonna have to be then later machined by something else, like another drill bit. And a lot of you guys know that you can't just run a drill bit through a hole, you'll damage it. And that is why we did that. Yeah, it was a little bit more work. I had to twist the ring a bunch of times because each hole would heat up. And you know, once it heats up, it dulls the bit. So, but guess what? I did it and it's done and the skid steer's out there looking fresh, so who cares, you know? But that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.